Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Dubai and I'm on a bus and I'm going to be heading into Terminal 1 at Dubai International Airport and getting on an Air India flight to Delhi in their business class. It's going to be a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, so it should be quite interesting. Let's go. This is the second day of my around the world trip, flying from Dubai across to New Delhi in India. If you haven't seen day one of my trip yet, I'll link it at the top right of the screen for you. I got here a bit early, I think. Check-in isn't open yet, but looking at the time, it should be open in about the next 20 minutes or so, I think. There's not really anywhere to sit. There's a food court upstairs, but yeah, it looks quite nice. McDonald's in there and things like that. I'm not hungry, so I'm just sat here next to a post in departures area. It's not as salubrious as its Big Brother Terminal 3, which is where Emirates go from, but it's alright, I suppose. It's finally open. Let's go check in. The check-in area for the Air India flight was really busy, but the business line was empty, which saved some time. Oh, I made it into Dubai Terminal 1. All was going swimmingly, nice and easy to get through until they took my extension lead off me. It's just a 4-gang extension lead that used for charging stuff, and they said it's not allowed. I don't know why. I don't know the logic of it, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to go find a lounge, see what that's like, maybe have a little bite to eat and a drink before I board the Air India plane to Delhi. Try a bit of Rogan Josh from the lounge. Looks quite nice. Don't want to eat too much though. The Airline lounge is being used by Air India today, and I must say it's a great place to spend waiting for your flight. The Rogan Josh was lovely and the barman kept me well lubricated. Thank you, bye-bye. So we're off to our gate, D20, here in Dubai Terminal 1. It's not too far, I think I can see it from here. And we'll be on our way to Delhi. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this flight for more reasons than one. I want to try their curry. Apparently it's very nice on Air India, so we'll try that out, see how it is. See what their drinks are like. It's not that long a flight, it's about 3.5 hours I think, but it should still be interesting up in the business class cabin. Yeah. Business class, yes. Thank you. So there we go, I'm in seat number 3A tonight. It should be on the left hand side. And the back row of the business cabin. Hello. Oops. Thank you very much. Thank you. The Air India business class cabin only has 3 rows, and the seats are in a 2-2-2 formation, making a total of 18. Even with a low number of seats, it was very lightly loaded for tonight's flight. I think there were only 5 of us in the cabin. The seat itself is pretty big, and when I sat down normally, I couldn't reach the footrest at the end, which forms part of the flatbed. You get a reading light which should be variable, but seemed a bit dodgy on my seat. The seat controls are in the arm, there's lots of options on there, and it even has the ability to store a setting in memory, which is a great idea. There's a huge table in the armrest, which was a bit of a struggle to get out one-handed. That's heavy. Underneath the armrest was a universal power socket, a USB slot and a headphone socket. The TV remote lives in there as well. We'll have a look at that later. A choice of hot or cold towels were given by the cabin crew, along with a pre-departure glass of champagne. Lovely. Pushback was pretty much on time, as the cabin crew did the rounds with a magazine trolley. I was shocked. So far things were going well, but I did have a dodgy window, and that never cleared for the flight. So I had to lean quite far forward to film anything out of there using the good window. Once airborne, the cabin crew began service. It's only a short flight to Delhi from Dubai. Another glass of champagne and a couple of bags of nuts. They wanted to give me more, but I refused. I never did finish the nuts, and then the starter came, which was served with a side salad, bread roll, extra garlic bread and a dessert for later. Tastes nice. I don't know about you, but this looks delicious. We've got some roti, some dal, Indian chicken, potatoes, garlic bread and some mixed pickle. Beautiful. I'm gonna so enjoy this. I'll tell you what, that is one of the best meals I've had on any airline anywhere in the world. That was absolutely delicious. I just couldn't eat it all. I am so full up. The pickle was great, the chicken curry was great, the dal was great, the rotis were great. I haven't even got to the salad or the pudding, and there's cheese to come, but I don't think I'll manage that. But yeah, if you enjoy curry, you enjoy a really good curry, then I suggest you have a go on Air India. It is awesome. I didn't manage the dessert, but I had a go at the cheese, which was lovely. I popped to the loo to freshen up after dinner. It was in pretty good condition. Although you need to remember not to throw your tablecloth, blanket or nightsuit into the loo, as you'll block it. Back at my seat, I had a look at the in-flight entertainment. You get a handset from another era, and you need it because the screen is so far away. This opened up another problem for me. Some of the writing on the screen is quite small, and from this distance, near enough impossible to read, even with my glasses on. In terms of content, there was nothing under the latest Hollywood releases, and around 15 older titles in the other sections. Good job it was only a short flight. The map was quite slow,
and not very detailed. It was also fairly difficult to navigate through the different views, so I settled on a general idea of where we were.
So we're about just over 2 hours into the flight from Dubai to New Delhi, and guess who managed to spill their beer all over themselves? Yeah, that was me. I was clearing up my table to head for the loo, just moving things around, and the next thing I was covered in Heineken. It happens. Luckily, hand luggage only on this trip, so I've got a full change of clothes. My bags are bombed off to the toilet to get changed, and the lovely cabin crew gave me a bag to put my smelly, beery clothes in, which is great. I mean, the cabin crew have been fantastic on this flight. Really helpful, really wanted to please, and just giving me so much stuff that I can't manage it all. So it's quite a big business class space. I know it's 222. The centrals you can get out, and I think if you're in the side ones, it wouldn't be that difficult getting out. So it's quite low down there. Get a blanket as well. There's a golden pillow.
Then it was time to land.
India. I've been meaning to come here for like hundreds of years. I know I'm not that old, but yeah, I want to go to India. And here I am in New Delhi.
And there we were, in New Delhi. Day 2 of my round the world trip completed. I really like Air India. The cabin crew couldn't look after you enough, the seat was comfortable, and the food and drink were next level. The only negative was the in-flight entertainment, which was poor. Oh, and the dodgy window I had wasn't great either. I had a great flight with Air India, and I will use them again, but I'll bring my own movies if it's a long one. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.